You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this news is exclusive as Buhari plans a removal of Attorney General Malami and 14 other ministers. A top source in government, however, told the newspaper that Malami has begun moves to truncate the plans. President Muhammadu Buhari has finalized plans to sack at least 15 members of his cabinet, including the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, before the end of 2021, Sahara Reporters has gathered. A top source in government, however, told newspaper that Malami has begun moves to truncate the plans, as Buhari, even deem it fit to sack Malami, because I believe those that are, in Buhari's cabinet, they have been giving him lies upon lies upon lies, blasphemies. That's what I will call it, because as it is, Malami and Garba Shehu, Lai Mohammed, Femi Adesina, I believe they are not being truthful to this man called Buhari, and that's why Buhari most times, gives us, what has been read or what has been written on the speech, and he reads out what has been, written down. And that is the narration and the narrative they are giving to us as a country. If you could remember, when Buhari was interviewed on Arise TV, when they were asking him some questions, some pertinent questions, concerning open grazing, he said, "Do you want me to contradict my attorney? Either truth or lies." He may not want to contradict the attorney, but that's why we Nigerians want Buhari to really, sit down and think very, very well on those informations that have been given to him by all these so-called people, that are, in his cabinet. Well, the chief law officer of the country was said to have met with top members of the Aso Rock cabal to prevail on the president not to sack him. President Buhari is planning to sack 15 ministers, with Malami topping the list. Someone gave him the hint, and he has started fighting back so bad. He doesn't want to be sacked. Okay. Moreover, he is enjoying the support of lots of corrupt politicians, including senior members of the cabal, because he is assisting them to sabotage corruption cases, a presidential source told Sahara Reporters. That's a problem, because Malami has been so very, very corrupt, and meanwhile Buhari, came as a 2015 to eradicate corruption. And that's why I would always say the blame will definitely go to Buhari, because all the people surrounding Buhari, they are all corrupt. So how do you want to eradicate corruption? Because sentiment and lopsidedness in appointment has got Nigeria to this level, and Buhari is just waking up from his slumber, gradually. But as it is, if he does not do the needful, the Nigeria in his administration will break, woefully. And it has been said that those that they think are, trying to divide the country are not the ones dividing the country. Rather, Buhari and his administration and his caucus are the ones dividing the country. So that's just it. Moreover, he is enjoying the support of lots of corrupt politicians. I mean, Malami, including senior members of the cabal, because he is assisting them to sabotage corruption. A presidential source has told. Yes, Malami does not really merit that position that he is, because he is so very, 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 lawless when it comes to disseminating his position. Buhari had on September 1st sacked Saleh Maman, the Minister of Power, and Sabo Nanono, the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development. The president, in a statement after their sacking, said changes in his cabinet will be a continuous process. 2 years and some months into the second term, the tradition of subjecting our projects and programs implementation to independent and critical self-review has taken firm root through sector reporting during cabinet meetings and at a retreat. The statement signed by Femi Adesina, presidential spokesman, had read, "These significant review steps have helped to identify and strengthen weak areas, close gaps, building cohesion and synergy in governance, manage the economy, and improve the delivery of public goods to Nigerians." I must commend this cabinet for demonstrating unparalleled resilience that helped the government to navigate the disruption to global system and governance as occasioned by the emergence of COVID-19 shortly after inauguration. The weekly Federal Executive Council meeting was not spared because the traditional mode was altered. As we are all aware, change is the only factor that is constant in every human endeavor, and as this administration approaches its critical phase in the second term, I have found it essential to reinvigorate this cabinet in a manner that will deepen its capacity to consolidate legacy achievements. SAR reporters had, in a series of detailed investigations, exposed how Malami acquired several properties whose value runs into billions of naira since being appointed by Buhari. For example, the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, has an underground hotel in Sokoto, 3 houses at Peace Estate, Abuja, and a brand new state-of-the-art school in Kebbi, 2 houses for his son worth 100 million naira each, and a new hotel under construction in the Jabi area of Abuja. Malami also bought a house in 2020 worth 150 million naira in the Garampa area of Abuja, a newly constructed school located at the back of Nitel in Gese Phase 1, Benin Kebbi, and a new house worth 600 million naira on Amadou Bello Way, Nasarawa GRA, Kano, and are among properties acquired by Malami since he became a minister under President Muhammadu Buhari. Wow, how much is Malami's salary? Since he became a minister. I know he should have other businesses, but these are properties being acquired. Not even business. That is not all. Malami also built a 3 billion naira multipurpose event center in Kebbi State named Asbe Arena for his son in Kebbi. This is part from Rayan Hotel located on Zaria Road opposite Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital, which the AGF massively upgraded. Ever since our reporters published a series of detailed reports exposing these illicit acquisitions, the online news medium has been a target of the AGF scam. Apart from claiming to have sued Sahara reporters over the expository reports, he said had damaged his reputation before the world. Malami also issued a petition to the former Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Adamu, seeking the arrest of the publisher of the online newspaper, Omoyele Sowore. Despite the open display of unexplained wealth by the AGF and members of his family in recent times, President Buhari, who rose to power in 2015 on the back of a promise to crush corruption, especially in the government circle, has yet to offer any statement on the development. Observers says Buhari's silence is an endorsement of the atrocities of one of his most trusted lieutenant, Malami. Nigerians, hope you are listening. I said it. Buhari that came in 2015 said he wants to come and eradicate corruption. What is happening? Under his watch, under his cabinet, things are deteriorating, gradually, and the Nigeria state is failed finally. Well, all these government officials will be, will meet their Waterloo very soon. Okay, this one is saying all these properties will be seized by another government the way they seized that of Diziani Madueke and many other. Based on these published articles, Malami corruption is more than Diziani Madueke's home. Anything that have beginning must have an end. His end is gradually coming. Okay, we'll see what is happening to Abba Kyari for accumulating wealth, illicit wealth. Well, let's see how it unfolds. Yes, you are listening to Independent TV 7.